Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to start exercise 1A of quadratics. So in previous lecture I have already told how to solve the quadratic equation by factorization. So we are trying some questions. Let's start with 1A. So by comparing this equation with the journal equation, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, we need to split this middle term into two terms. So splitting up this middle terms into two terms such that their sum back is the middle term itself, and the product of these two terms which we will split this into should be equal to the product of a and c. Okay, so what do I mean by that? Product is ac and sum is equal to b. If I take this equation, x square plus 3x minus of 10 is equal to 0. Over here, if I check, a is equal to 1, b is equal to 3, c is equal to negative 10. So my product is equal to a times c, 1 times negative 10, that is negative 10. And my sum is equal to 3. So I need two such numbers whose product is negative 10 but sum is positive 3. So to find that, product tells us that one number is negative because the product of two numbers is negative. So we have one number which is negative and one number which is positive. Sum tells us that positive number is greater than negative number. So numeric value of positive number is greater than negative number because sum is positive. We'll check the factors of this product. So factors of 10 are 1 and 10, or we have 2 comma 5. I think this will work. So if I take positive 5 and negative 2, so if I take positive 5 and negative 2, sum will be positive 3. So sum will be 3, product will be negative 10. Okay, so I'll split this middle term into x square minus 2x plus 5x minus 10 is equal to 0. So this equation and this equation are exactly same, but the form is changed. So we have split this middle term into two such terms. And now what I will do is I will take common from first two values and third and fourth value. So we have x over here common. We are left with x minus of 2 plus of 5, x minus of 2 is equal to 0. We'll take x minus 2 common from these two terms. So x minus of 2 and x plus of 5 is equal to 0. So product of two terms is equal to 0. Either x minus 2 is equal to 0 or x plus 5 is equal to 0. So now we get x is equal to 2 or x is equal to negative 5. So these are the roots or zeros or solution of this quadratic equation by factorization. Okay, I hope you understood this. Let's move to the next question. Next question is, so if we compare this with the journal equation, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, value of a is equal to 1, b is equal to negative 7, and c is equal to 12, right? Sum over here is negative 7 and product over here is 1 times 12, that is 12, right? Two such numbers whose sum is negative 7, product is 12. So if product is positive, it will be either positive times positive or negative times negative. And some tells us that both the numbers should be negative. So we got the sign for the two middle terms, but what is the number that will check by the factors of 12? So 1 comma 12 not possible. We can say 2 comma 6 again not possible because sum is 7, not very good. And another we can say 3 comma 4, this is correct. So these two numeric values having negative signs. Alright, so I'll split the middle term. We get x square minus 3x minus 4x plus of 12 is equal to 0. We'll take x common. We get x minus of 3 minus 4x minus of 3 is equal to 0. We are taking negative common, so taking negative out from positive, we get negative over here. If we multiply it back, we get 4 times 3, 12, negative, negative, positive. Alright, taking these two factors common, so x minus 3 and what is left is x minus of 4, which is equal to 0. So we get x is equal to 3 or x is equal to 4. Alright, so these are two zeros, a solution or roots of the quadratic equation. Let's move towards the next. Alright, so a is equal to 1, b is equal to negative 6, c is equal to negative 16. What are ABCs? These are the coefficients in the journal equation. Alright, sum is equal to b, that is negative 6. Product is equal to a times c, that is 1 times negative 16, negative 16. Alright, sum is also negative, product is also negative. It means if product is negative, we have either positive or negative terms, right? One term is positive, one term is negative, that's why product is negative. And because sum is negative, we get to know that negative term is greater than the positive term, so the higher numeric value will be allotted negative sign. Product is 16, so factors, what are the factors for this? We have 1 comma 16, not possible for this, it is not appropriate for this sum. 2 comma 8, I think we can work with this. So 2 times 8 is 16. If we take negative 8 and positive 2, alright, sum will be negative 6, product will be negative 16. Done. X square minus of 8x plus of 2x minus of 16 is equal to 0. So it doesn't matter if we write 2x before and negative 8x afterwards, we'll get factors and there will be no difference in that. I'll show you. So we'll take common from first two terms and last two terms. We get x minus of 8, and we take 2 over here, x minus of 8 is equal to 0. We take x minus of 8 from both the terms common, and we are left with x plus of 2 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 8 or x is equal to negative 2. If I write it like this, x square plus 2x minus 8x minus 16 is equal to 0. Okay, one is this, another I'm writing like this. So first two terms, last two terms, I will take x common, x plus of 2, and I will take negative 8 common, x plus of 2 is equal to 0, x plus of 2 common, and x minus of 8 is equal to 0. What I get is x is equal to negative 2 or x is equal to 8. Same zeros, no change. Okay, let's move forward to the next question. All right, so comparing it with the journal equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, we get a is equal to 5, b is equal to 19, c is equal to 12, right? So sum is equal to 19 and product is equal to 5 times 12, that is 60. Okay, so two such numbers whose product is 60 and sum is 19. Product is positive, sum is positive, it means both the numbers should be positive, right? Now let's check factors of 60. Factors of 60 are 1 comma 60, not good, not appropriate for this. And 2 comma 30, again not good. 4 comma 15, yeah, this can work, right? So 4 times 15, and if we add this we get 90. So we have 5x square plus 4x plus 15x plus of 12 is equal to 0. So we take x common, we are left with 5x plus of 4. We take 3 common, we are left with 5x plus of 4 is equal to 0. So 5x plus of 4, x plus of 3 is equal to 0. We get x is equal to 4 by 5, negative 4 by 5. So what I get is 5x plus 4 is equal to 0. So 5x is equal to negative 4, x is equal to negative 4 by 5. Alright. For second factor, it is x plus of 3 is equal to 0, x is equal to negative 3. I hope it is clear. Let's move to the next question. Alright. So over here, we don't have this equation in the form of journal equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So first of all, we'll use some operations and we'll try that we get a quadratic equation like this. So if we bring everything to the right hand side, or if we bring 6x squared to the left hand side and rearrange it, we'll get something. So what I'm doing is I am taking everything to the right hand side. So we get 6x squared, negative 7x becomes positive 7x, negative 20 becomes positive 20 becomes negative 20. So if I write it like this, or if I write it like this, it's one and the same thing. Negative 20 is equal to 0. Okay. Now comparing it to the journal equation, a is equal to 6, b is equal to 7, c is equal to negative 20, right? So we got the value of a, b and c. So sum is equal to 7 and product is equal to negative 120. Okay. Product is negative. Sum is positive. If product is negative, one number will be positive, second number will be negative, and with the help of sum, we get to know that the positive term is greater, the numeric value of positive term is greater than the numeric value of negative. Alright, let's check the factors of 120. So 120 can be written as 120, not appropriate. It can be written as 2 times 60, again not good. It can be written as 3 times 40, not good. Let's get to the higher values. It can be written as 430. We can go to 5 and so yeah, We got this particular set of factors which are 8 and 15. So if I subtract 15 by 8, what I get is 7. That's good for us. That is what is required. So I'll choose this set of factors. So now I can rearrange my quadratic equation to 6x square plus 15x minus 8x minus 20 is equal to 0. I will take, I can take 3 common from here, 3x. What I get is 2x plus a 5. I can take negative 4 common from here, 2x plus a 5 is equal to 0. One factor is 2x plus a 5, another is 3x minus a 4, which is equal to 0. So what I get is 2x plus a 5 is equal to 0. 2x is equal to negative 5, x is equal to negative 5 by 2. 3x minus 4 is equal to 0. 3x is equal to 4, x is equal to 4 by 3. So these are the two values of zeros of this quadratic equation. Let's move further. So first of all, we need to simplify this equation and convert it into the journal form of quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus of c is equal to 0. So we'll multiply this x first. Yeah, one more thing. Sometimes we get confused that can we directly say that x is equal to 3 and 10x minus 13 is equal to 3? Yeah, can we do it like this? Actually, the answer is no. Why? Because what we normally do is we can say this for 0. A times b is equal to 0. So either a is equal to 0 or b is equal to 0. But we can't say it for any other number. We can't say that a times b is equal to 4. It means a is equal to 4 or b is equal to 4. That is very, very incorrect, right? A can be 2 and b can be 2, right? A can be 1, b can be 4, or either ways, right? So this is not very good. It will only work for 0. So we need to make 0 in the right hand side. Then we can say that the product of two factors is equal to 0. So either one of them will be equal to 0. Okay, let's continue. So the quadratic equation that we are getting is 10x square minus 13x minus of 3. So I am bringing this 3 to the left hand side is equal to 0. This is my quadratic equation. Comparing it with the journal equation, a is equal to 10, b is equal to negative 13, and c is equal to negative 3. Alright, so the sum that I am getting is of negative 13 and my product is negative 30. Product is negative, one term will be positive, one term will be negative. And checking the value of the sum, negative term will be greater than the positive term. Okay, these are the slight hints. These hints help us a lot in finding the correct factors. So I will take factors of 30 in such a way that their sum is negative as well as, now see the signs are different, so I will check the difference of two factors. That should be 13. So 1 comma 30, not good. 2 comma 15, this can work. So if I take negative 15, because difference is 13, right? Opposite signs when added together will be what we will get is the difference. Same signs added together will add the numeric value and use the sign. So we are checking difference right now, that is 13. So if I take negative 15 and plus of 2, I will get 13 and product is negative 30. Okay, we'll split the middle term. So 10x square minus 15x plus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, I will take 5 common, 5x. So 5x taken common, we get 2x minus of 3, and I will take C. So nothing can be taken common from these two terms. So if there is no specific number or no variable that we can take common, we'll take 1 as common. Okay. So plus 1 taken common, we are left with 2x minus of 3 is equal to 0. 2x minus 3, 5x plus 1 is equal to 0. So from here we get two factors. Either 2x minus 3 is equal to 0 or 5x plus 1 is equal to 0. We get 2x is equal to 3, 3 to the right hand side, and x is equal to 3 by 2. Or we get 5x is equal to negative 1, x is equal to negative 1 by 5. I hope you understood this. Let's move to the next question. So now we are moving forward to question number 2. Over here, the simplification of this equation is getting tougher. Rest, the solution of quadratic equation will remain the same. But we need to first of all reach the point where we form a journal quadratic equation. Okay, where we get a quadratic equation in the form of journal equation, something like this: ax square plus bx plus c. So for that, what we need to do is we need to take LCM over here. We'll multiply x with x minus of 5 and we'll divide it with x minus of 5. Okay, so 6x minus of 5, right, is equal to 0. So both the terms have x minus of 5 as denominator, so we'll take x minus of 5 as LCM. X minus 5, we get x times x minus 5 minus 6 is equal to 0. So here we get x square minus 5x minus 6 divided by x minus of 5. We can take this x minus of 5 to the right hand side in multiplication with 0. So that will just give us x square minus 5x minus 6, because multiplication of any number with 0 is 0, right? Comparing it with the journal equation, a is equal to 1, b is equal to negative 5, c is equal to negative 6. Okay, product is equal to negative 6, sum is equal to negative 5. So sum is negative, product is negative. Product negative means one term is negative, one term is positive, and negative term is greater than positive terms. That value of sum is telling us. So factors of 6, 1 comma 6, I think this is good. So I'll take negative 6 and second term I will take positive 1. Alright, so negative 6 and positive 1 should be our two terms. So we'll split this: x square minus 6x plus x minus 6 is equal to 0. I will take x common from here. X minus of 6 plus 1 common, because nothing can be taken common. So x minus of 6 again is equal to 0. X minus 6 taken common, x minus 6. And what is left is x plus of 1 is equal to 0. X is equal to 6 or x is equal to negative 1. Okay, these are the two zeros of this quadratic equation. Okay, again what I will do is I will take LCM. So for LCM, both the terms are different. So what I will do, I will multiply and divide both the terms by the denominator of the two terms. So I'll multiply 2 by x with x plus of 2 and divide it with x plus of 2 plus 3 x plus of 2 gets multiplied with x and divided with x. Basically, same number upon same number, n over n gets cancelled out, it is 1. So I'm just changing the form. I'm not changing the equation. Just form of the equation is being changed. Now I get the denominator same. So denominator is same. I get x plus of 2. Numerator I get 2x plus of 2 plus 3 x. So if I normally observe if the both the denominators of the terms are different, we can say we are just cross multiplying it. We are taking denominator as the product of two denominators, and numerator it's multiplied to the denominator of other term, and this numerator to the denominator of other term. This is equal to 1. Over here what we get is 2x plus of 4 plus 3x is equal to, this goes to the other side, right hand side, okay, in multiplication with 1, so we get x plus of 2. Over here it is 4 plus 5x is equal to x square plus 2x. Everything goes to the right hand side. Why right hand side? Because I want my x square is positive. If I bring it back, then I need to multiply with -1. That is a bit longer. So I'll take everything to the right hand side. I get 0 is equal to x square plus 2x minus 5x minus 4. So I can also write it as x square minus 3x minus 4 is equal to 0, because something equal to 0 or 0 equal to something, it's one and the same thing. So I brought it back, everything to the left hand side. Comparing it with the journal equation, a is equal to 1, b is equal to -3, c is equal to -4. Alright, sum is equal to -3, product is equal to -4. Product is negative, both the terms are, one is negative, another is positive. Sum tells us that numeric value of negative term is greater than the positive term. So factors for 4 are 1 comma 4, and I think that's the appropriate choice. So I will take negative of 4 and positive of 1, right? That will be good. So x square minus 4x plus x minus 4 is equal to 0. We'll take x common, x minus of 4 plus 1 common, x minus of 4 is equal to 0. X minus 4, x plus 1 is equal to 0. X is equal to 4, x is equal to -1. Alright, so this is the solution of this particular quadratic equation. Solution is quite easy. So the solution of quadratic equation start from here. But the previous part was just simplification of this given equation and forming a generalized quadratic equation similar to the journal equation in terms of ax square plus bx plus c. That's what is the trick over here. Similarly for this, we'll take LCM. Both the denominators are different, so we'll multiply these two. 4 to the 8. We can take LCM also, but okay, let's try it like this. Let's take LCM because 2 to the 4, so 4 is the LCM. This particular part remains same, 5x plus 1 minus of, we need to multiply this by 2 to get 4 in the denominator. So 2 times 2x minus of 1 is equal to x square. We get 5x plus 1 minus 4x minus plus of 2 by 4 is equal to x square. So now we get 5x minus 4x is x, just x, and 1 plus 2 is 3 is equal to 4x square. So taking everything to the left hand side, we get 0 is equal to 4x square minus x minus 3. So this also gives us 4x square minus x minus 3 is equal to 0. So sum is equal to -1, product is equal to negative of 12, right? So negative of 12 is the product, sum is -1. So one term is negative, one term is positive, negative term is greater than the positive term. So if I check, the appropriate factors will be, I think, 4 and 3, and 4 should be negative, and negative of 4 and positive of 3. These will be the terms. So 4x square minus 4x plus 3x minus 3 is equal to 0. I'll take 4x common, x minus 1. I'll take 3x common, sorry, not x. I can't take x common. 3 common, x minus of 1 is equal to 0. I'll take x minus 1 common. We get 4x plus of 3 is equal to 0. So two factors, either x minus 1 can be equal to 0, or 4x plus of 3 can be equal to 0. I get x is equal to 1, and I get 4x is equal to negative 3, x is equal to negative 3 upon 4. So these are the two zeros of quadratic equation. Next question is this. So we have two different terms in denominator. What we need to do is we will take product of these two terms as the new denominator, and we'll cross multiply it. So 4 x plus 4 gets multiplied with 5, so 5 times x plus 4 plus 3x times x plus of 3 is equal to 0. We get 5x plus 20 plus 3x square plus 9x divided by, sorry, it's not 0, it's 2, divided by x plus of 3, x plus of 4 is equal to 2. I get over here 3x square plus 14x plus 20 is equal to 2 times x plus 3, x plus 4. So we get 2 x times x plus 4 plus 3 times x plus 4. So we get 2 times x square plus 4x plus 3x plus 12. So that is 2x square, 4 plus 3 7 times 2 14x plus 12 to the 24. So we get 3x square plus 14x plus 20 is equal to this. I'll bring everything to the left hand side. So I get 3x square minus 2x square plus 14x minus 4x plus 20 minus 24 is equal to 0. Over here we get x square, then plus of 10x, then minus of 4 is equal to 0. So sum is equal to 10, product is equal to negative 4. So what are the numbers? Product is negative 4 and sum is 10. What can be the numbers? Written something wrong? Let me check once. 3x plus 4, 3x plus 4, correct. X times x plus 4, 3 times x plus 4, 12, 24. Everything is correct over here. Okay, I think I read this wrong. It is 14. Yeah, so 14 minus 14. This is 0. So now what I'm getting is x square minus 4x is equal to 0. Okay, I'm really very sorry again. X square minus 4 is equal to 0. This is something like x square minus 2 square is equal to 0. It's like a square minus b square. So we have a formula for that, which is a plus of b times a minus of b. Okay, these are the two factors. I can use this formula, or I can go with the sum and product thing that I was using earlier. So product is this and sum is 0. I can use both the ways. So by this operation, what I get is x plus of 2 and x minus of 2 is equal to 0. If I use sum and products, the two factors should be product is negative, so one term is negative 2, another is positive, right? So x square negative 2x plus 2x minus 4 is equal to 0. Taking factors over here, x minus of 2 plus 2, x minus of 2 is equal to 0, x minus of 2, x plus of 2 is equal to 0. Same. So from here, I get x is either 2 or negative 2. Okay. So both the values are 0 for this particular equation. Okay. It will be, if I just multiply this first term with x and divide it by x, so I get 3x plus 1 by x times x plus 1 is equal to 2. So what I get is 3x plus 1 is equal to 3x plus 1 is equal to 2 times x square plus x. 3x plus 1 is equal to 2x square plus 2x. So what I get is 2x square plus 2x minus 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. 2x square minus x minus 1 is equal to 0. So comparing it with the journal equation ax square plus bx plus bx plus c is equal to 0, I get a is equal to 2, b is equal to negative 1, and c is equal to negative 1. Alright. Now sum is negative 1, product is 2 times negative 1, that is negative of 2. So sum is negative 1, product is negative 2. So what we can say is product is negative, one term is negative, another is positive, and negative term is greater than the positive term, numeric value of that, because sum is negative. That we can say for two terms 1 and 2, taking 2 as negative and 1 as positive, these two terms. So sum will be negative, product will be negative. So we get 2x square minus 2x plus x plus of, sorry, not plus, c is negative 1. Negative of 1 is equal to 0. We take 2 common, we get 2x, we get x minus of 1, we take plus 1 common, x minus of 1 is equal to 0. So x minus 1 and 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. X is equal to minus 1. Sorry, x is equal to minus 1 goes to the right hand side, plus 1, and 2x is equal to negative 1, x is equal to negative 1 by 2. So these are the two zeros of this quadratic equation. Alright. Now taking LCM at the left hand side, we get 3 times x minus 1 plus x plus of 2, x plus 2, x minus 1 is equal to 1 over x minus, sorry, x plus 1 and x plus of 2. We get 3x minus 3 plus x plus 2 is equal to x plus 2, x minus 1 divided by x plus 1 and x plus of 2. X plus 2 and x plus 2 get cancelled out. We are left with x plus 1 and division in the right hand side. So we have 4x, 3x plus x minus 1. It's get this get multiplied with x plus of 1, which is equal to x minus 1 in the right hand side. Multiplying this, we get 4x times x, 4x square, 4x times 1 plus 4x minus 1 times x minus x minus 1 times 1 minus 1 is equal to x minus 1. Bring everything to the left hand side. We get 4x square, 4x minus x, 3x minus of x. So let's write it. Plus 4x minus x minus 1 plus 1 is equal to 0. So we get 4x square plus 2x is equal to 0. So now we don't need to check the product and sum because we can directly take 2x common from here and we are left with 2x plus of 1 is equal to 0. So two factors we are getting directly. So from here we can say either 2x is equal to 0 or we can say 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. So from here we get x is equal to 0 and from here we get x is equal to negative 1 by 2. Alright. So I hope you understood this. Okay. So this is very easy. We have this denominator. If we take this to the right hand side in multiplication, we are just left with 3x square plus x minus 10, and this complete denominator gets multiplied with 0 and becomes 0. Okay, so we are just left with the left hand side, that is 3x square plus x minus 10 is equal to 0. So sum is 1, product is negative 30. Sum is 1, product is negative 30. What can be the two numbers? Yes. So factors of 30, 130, we have 215, we have 310, as well as 5 and 6. I think this is a good pair because the difference is positive 1, product is negative. If product is negative, it means one number will be positive, one number will be negative, right? And since the sum is positive, so positive numeric value of positive term will be greater. It means we'll take positive 6 and negative 5. This will be our choice. 3x square plus 6x minus 5x minus 10 is equal to 0. We take 3x common, we get x plus 2 minus 5 common, x plus of 2 is equal to 0. X plus of 2 and 3x minus 5 is equal to 0. X is equal to negative 2, x is equal to 5 by 3. These are the two zeros of this quadratic equation. Simple. Okay, B part. Again, we'll take this complete value to the right hand side. This will become 0. We are just left with x square plus x minus 6 is equal to 0. Right? Sum is equal to 1. Product is equal to negative 6. What can be the two numbers? I think 3 and negative 2 will be a good choice. Sum is minus 1 and product is 6. So we'll say x square plus 3x minus 2x minus 6 is equal to 0. So we'll take x common, x plus of 3 minus 2 common, x plus of 3 is equal to 0. So x plus of 3 and x minus 2 is equal to 0. X is equal to negative 3 or x is equal to plus of 2. These are the two zeros of this quadratic equation. Again, this denominator goes to the other side, multiplied with 0. It becomes 0. We are just left with x square minus 9 is equal to 0. Okay, clear? Again, a square minus b square. So x square minus 3 square is equal to 0. We can either do it with formula. So a square minus b square gives us two factors, a plus b, a minus b. So we can say we get x minus of 3, x plus of 3 is equal to 0. That gives us x is equal to 3 comma negative 3. Or we can do it with sum and product, that is x square minus 9 is equal to 0. Product over here is negative 9 and sum is 0. That means we will take x square minus 3x plus 3x. We get product as negative 9 minus 9 is equal to 0. So x minus 3 plus 3 x minus 3 is equal to 0. X minus 3 x plus 3 is equal to 0, x is equal to 3, x is equal to negative 3. Both are correct. This formula is much better. If you remember that a square minus b square is equal to 0, we can directly write the factors. Okay, alright. Everything goes to the right hand side. Denominator goes to the right hand side, becomes 0, left with x square minus 2x minus 8, 0 times x square plus 7x plus 10, right? This becomes 0. We just left with x square minus 2x minus 8 is equal to 0. Sum is equal to negative 2, product is equal to negative 8. So two such numbers, sum is negative 2 and product is negative 8. I think we can take negative of 4 and positive of 2. Product is negative 8, sum is negative 2. So x square minus 4x plus 2x minus 8 is equal to 0. Taking x common, x minus of 4. Taking 2 common, x minus of 4 is equal to 0. X minus 4, x plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay. From here we get x is equal to 4, x is equal to negative 2. Alright. So this is the values of zeros of this quadratic equation over here. Again, same thing. Denominator goes to the right side, becomes 0. We are just left with x square plus x minus 2 is equal to 0. Then what we do is uh, sum over here is 1, product over here is negative of 12. So two numbers 4 and negative 3. So 6x square minus plus of 4x minus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. 3x 2x plus, sorry, not 3x. What I will take common is 2x. 2x 3x plus 2, and I will take negative 1 common. 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. 3x plus 2, 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. X is equal to negative 2 by 3 comma x is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, so these are the two zeros. So similarly for this, 2x square plus 9x minus 5 is equal to 0. Again, sum over here is 9, product over here is, so negative 5 times 2, negative 10. So I think since sum is positive and product is negative, we can take 10 minus 1. Product is negative 10, sum is 9. So 2x square plus 10x minus x minus 5 is equal to 0. So 2x taken common, x plus 5 minus 1 taken common, x plus 5 is equal to 0. X plus 5, 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. X is equal to negative 1, and 2x is equal to negative 2x is equal to 1, x is equal to 1 by 2. So these are the two zeros of this. Okay, so I think that's enough for today. We'll continue next questions in the next lecture. Thanks for joining.